It's not clocking to you that I'm standing on business, is it?
All right, guys, back with a leg day. I hope it's all clocking to you out there. No leg day reveal this week. Maybe next week we'll get it in. I think next week we'll see, but I think next week will might be the last hard week of dieting. My weight's getting extremely low. I don't think I'm gonna do a show, so there's no need to continue to go any lower. I'll probably try and stay within 2 to 4 pounds really of this weight that I'm at, around like 178, like high 178, like 178.7 to like 182, 183. That would probably be ideal. The first exercise in this leg day here, we have the Nordic hamstring curl. Um, the Nordic hamstring curl is, I think, really slept on for hypertrophy. It's not only just a sport specific like strength and conditioning movement, but also for just overall muscle gain. I think it's one of the best hamstring exercises, and I put it first because if you try and do a Nordic hamstring curl after any sort of leg exercise, especially hamstring exercise, if you try and put it after, there's no chance you're going to be able to do it. It's that much tension and it's that high of intensity. It's crazy. So that's why I start off with it. I normally only do 2 sets of 5 reps of just the negatives. I mean, if you can do positives, a full Nordic curl starting from the bottom position, that's an absolute psychopath move. So good for you. But I can't. So just just the negatives. Take my time stretching out in between sets here. Getting ready, setting up for the second set here. And these are obviously even harder. You can barely go. I mean, you got to take off probably 25% of the length of the rep just on the second set here. That's how hard they are. I also think this is the best configuration if you don't have a Nordic hamstring curl machine, like the pad that lays on the floor, or if you don't have a GHD machine. This is probably the best setup if you can try and find a Smith machine and that goes all the way down to the bottom if you're lucky enough. This is the Cybex one, so this one's pretty elite. And that'll be it for the first exercise. So the second exercise we have here is the leg extension. I'll say it again. You don't really need that many exercises. So in this video, you'll see me do the Nordic hamstring curl, to the leg extension, to the seated hamstring curl, back to the leg extension. You don't need very many exercises in order to grow. muscle. It's not that complicated. Just keep it simple, couple exercises, and go as hard as you possibly can. This is a warm-up set that I'm doing here. And I'm going to do the full stack on this. Yep. Ideally, I wish I could have a machine that allowed me to overload the contracted portion, or when your legs are fully extended, so that I could overload the negative. That would be the ideal leg extension machine. Oh, excuse me. That was another warm-up set. I guess we're gonna go full stack on this one. Probably take a rest and then go full stack. This leg extension machine that I'm using, I wish I could shorten the cable so that it goes back further up underneath the seat pad to get more range of motion. I feel like this one that I'm using, it starts too far out extended. I've tried using like rubber banding an extra pad onto the leg pad itself, but it just doesn't seem. It seems a little too unstable. Like it's just gonna slip off or something to give me more range of motion at the bottom end. Because it feels like I'm almost starting at 90 degrees.
Oh, oh.
That was a heavy set. I was really tired today. Really, really tired. My sleep hasn't been as good as it should be, and that's just because of how lean I am. Your body's in the starvation mode, and your body's telling you to get up and eat, so it's tough for you to sleep. And even when you do sleep, it's tough for you to get a uninterrupted sleep. So real tired today, real tired. For breakfast this morning, go over the nutrition again real quick. I had 5 rice cakes with honey and blueberries on top. Didn't measure the honey, didn't measure the blueberries. I had some coffee, just black coffee, and 5 grams of creatine with a liter of water, and that was it. Second set here. I try and consume all of that probably about 30-45 minutes before I start. I mean, it's pretty light and pretty easily digestible, but it's mainly the water and coffee that I want to not just be sitting in my stomach, but it works pretty well for me for right now.
Oh,
really heavy set. Shit. I think I only did 3 sets on this. 3 sets with the drop set on the third one on this next one. Again, I hope you guys have been noticing the improvement of the quality of the footage. Um, I've been I've been playing around with some camera settings and some settings in DaVinci Resolve that hopefully make the footage better. Someone's going 100 miles an hour at my street. It's the last set here. Also, I'm starting to stream. I'm gonna start streaming on this channel. I don't know how many days a week, but I hope a lot. 5, 4 or 5. So get ready for that. Yeah, I think this is a drop set here. Yeah, really cranking the intensity up here. Just really get the weight up any way you can, as long as you know you have the mind muscle connection and the tension's on the muscle, not the joints. Yeah, this is crazy here.
Oh,
Yep, done with that.
that's it. I'm done.
This next exercise should be the seated hamstring curl machine. Here we are. I think this first set I'm doing here is a working set. And if I had a training partner on this, I would just have them grab a hold of my ankles and push the pad down, and I would just be doing negatives on this if I could. So I think you'll see me here. There's a little pendulum on the side. Yep, right here. I use it to get it up.
Oh, 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 oh my.
Yeah, that's crazy tension. That's real intense there.
Oh, shit.
Second set. Also, you guys might be noticing I'm wearing some toe socks. If you guys aren't wearing toe socks, you got to start immediately and you're never going to go back. Toe socks are just by far the superior sock. It's not even close.
Oh.
I think I talked about this maybe last week in my leg video.
Oh
I'll
my
probably
gosh, man.
talk about it again and again, but I don't think you need to grow your legs. I don't see the necessity to do heavy squats. I just don't see the necessity for it. I also think that um, the proclivity to get injured on during squatting is extremely high. Whereas this, sure, you can get injured for sure, but I think it's definitely much, much lower. I also do have a back injury. I mean, not at the moment, but I've had a really bad back for a while. And the spinal compression on with squatting is just not, it's just not worth it. The reward is just not worth it. So last set here, I believe this is also a drop set.
Oh.
Yep. Oh, little rest pause here. 30, maybe 40-second rest. I increase the weight back up. This last set's crazy. So tough. Yeah, these reps are killer. After the drop set, just increase it a little bit with that rest. Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy.
Done.
Yep.
Gosh.
So that's it for the hamstring portion.
Oh.
Hamstrings are done. Hamstrings are fried. Back to the leg extension. I think I keep the same rep scheme here. I think 3 sets on the third set, a drop set. Yep, it's the first working set.
Oh. 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 Gosh. Oh.
I'm going to be streaming with my buddy, my good buddy, Mickum, also known as Schmickish Dickish. We should have some entertaining time too. We're gonna be streaming mostly Fortnite, maybe some Fall Guys, maybe some Warzone. Who knows? But mostly Fortnite. Speaking of Schmickus, speaking of Mickum, he just texted me and he said, gave me a Cardinals update. He's the world's biggest Arizona Cardinals fan. He says he is an A1 elite ball knower. He texted me, Cardinals first round DT Walter Nolan hurt his calf. And he said, Michael said that he's going to go have some fun because this guy is going to, quote unquote, miss some time because of their first round pick. Anyway, this is the last set here. I believe this is a drop set. This will be it for the workout.
Oh. Shit.
Yep. On the drop set too, you don't want to drop it down too much. You gotta keep it. The less you drop it down, the more intensity there is. Even if you get 1 or 2 reps, still crazy. But I think this is my rest pause here. And also, like I said, there's gonna be no posing today. Leg reveal will be maybe next week. We'll see. Or was that the second set? I don't know. I can't really remember. I'm really tired. My brain's barely functioning.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, here's the drop set.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Yeah, increase the weight again, a little rest, and that'll be it. I think I might continue to stick to this voiceover recording. So I hope you like it. I hope the channel grows. I hope the channel grows pretty quickly. I don't have an Instagram yet, but I need to start posting on there. I know that's where a lot of the growth happens on Instagram. I don't have a TikTok yet. I don't know if I'm going to get it or not. It's kind of whack, but starting out, got to grow. So this is the last rest pause set. Crazy intensity on these. I feel like your legs are going to explode. Yeah, that's it. Done.
I'm done.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching the vid. Another one tomorrow, and the day after that, and the day after that. So see you later.